Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to FM21. It's worst to first. We're on episode 19. We kick off this match and let's slow it down slightly. It's FA Cup, third round. We're up against a Premier League side in Norwich City. Even though they are Premier League, they are right at the bottom end, 17th. I thought he might have been early there, but no offside call, and down we go already. Just 4 minutes in, we trail 1-0. I thought he was too early. Let's see the replay if that is actually the case. Oh no, that is a perfectly timed run. And terrible response from our defense. And hey, we trail. We haven't lost a match all season, including preseason or any tournament thus far. We've had 2 draws, and we have won literally everything else. This season we've focused on trying to get our weaker players a bit more developed this year, and the assistant coach really not doing a very good job of selecting those players, but at least it's better than nothing. Getting some appearances, some improvement. But today we kind of pulled back the stops and we're going to throw needing rest. Gene Gray draws us level here in the 16th minute. We're back to 1-1. Similar move to what they made. A run right through the middle, and it's a nice cut. Poor defense there. Little 1-2 on top. And put it back in this thing. Well, anyway, so Norwich City might not be a major Premier League side. They're fighting a relegation battle. We're just ahead of that drop right now. They're not likely to have brought their best team here, especially just in the third round. Their focus this season is not going to be on winning the FA Cup. It's going to be on surviving and staying in the Premier League. Ooh. Rough call. Really rough call. I mean, they got a lot of ball there. Oh, and the keeper got a piece of that one, but we go up 2-1. Nebula makes it 12 on the season now. Oh, they didn't get a piece. That went right into the armpit. Going over the top of that one. Wow. Okay, so we lead 2-1. We've got a chance here. We have got a chance. You betcha. You betcha. It's 3-1. From 1-0 down. In a matter of minutes, we explode for 3 goals. Poor defense, really. Come on. Why is Gene Gray winning that ball? Shouldn't be winning that ball. Kind of figured this might be our stopping point. I mean, I know it's a bottom of the Premier League side who's not going to be focused. They're not going to have the depth of a mid-table or top side in the Premier League. And a match like this against what in their eyes would be a minnow. Dang, Wolverine, what's going on? What happened to you? Let's see how they really have. Nice stop from Storm on that one. Oh yeah, they're recovering. Oh, they're not recovering. They took a knock and we're starting to recover, but they're out. Okay, so Wolverine. Well, the selection's obvious. It's Spider-Man. That's going to be a little difficult. That's a big drop in quality there. And of course, that hurts to have one of your top players go out like that. And we hit halftime. Look at that. From nothing, we had 0 XG to bam, goal, and nothing else. And then bam, goal. And then immediately after a goal. Here's the only, besides that one, it's the only XG rise we've had at all. We're getting goals from nothing. I mean, look at the shot attempts. Do. Second half underway. The rain. Massive crowd on hand, of course. Third round FA Cup with our small stadium jam-packed. Ooh, that was close. That was a good effort. Keeper covered it well. Here's Kimura. That was not a good pass. But there's a good interception from Groot, and that was a real opportunity to make it 4, but Groot pushes it just wide. I get what they were trying to do, trying to go far post to beat the keeper, but a few inches too wide. It's a throw, not a corner. We get it in. We get a chance. We get a corner. We do have some fatigue already. We're already past the hour mark, by the way. Cruising along to what looks like potentially a 4th round FA Cup appearance. The board actually wants us to get to the 5th round this year, but I did not expect to face a Premier League side until about that time, maybe the 4th round. I did not expect to get one in the 3rd round when they're first coming in, but there's another. It's 4-1. It's Jean Grey. She's having a monster of a game. Tackle, but nice recovery from Groot, gets to it quick. And again, that right back has got to be a non-starter normally. There's no way you've got a fullback at the Premier League level who can't jump and hit a header at all. That would be really poor. And it would be no wonder you're in 17th. They've already cost them at least 2 goals. Here's Groot, another chance. Nebula, nice tackle that time to get that away. Going that away. Black Panther makes a nice tackle to get that one back. 83rd minute. Let's go ahead and start making some moves like a Doctor Strange sub. Oh, hello. 4-2. He is sprinting back. We're not out of this yet. Nice ball movement there. Nice run. I should have seen that coming. I was way too late on that one. The response, that is. Into stoppage time with the 2-goal lead. This is all but done. They definitely showed their worth, but ooh, that looked like a hard ball for sure. Nothing but harm. This should about do it. 15 seconds. Nope, not quite yet. Go long. Groot takes it out, but that's time. We're going to survive the 3rd round. We're going to survive. We're going to beat a Premier League side. And, of course, there's no way this is their full A squad. And that's the problem. You get into these lower rounds. The Premier League comes in. And they're going, what are we playing? Who are we playing? Vanarama National League? Oh, I don't care what position they're in. No, I don't. It doesn't matter what position they're in. Yeah, we got this. And then you put your B squad out on the field. We can beat B squads. We can't beat their A squads necessarily, but we could definitely beat their B squads, and we've done so. 4-2 and 50-50 possession, 13-6. It matches up. It matches up. The XG, all of it. We deserve that win. And on to the 4th round of the FA Cup, and it's time to rinse and repeat. This time we're on the road. But it's still a Premier League side, and it's still a relegation side. It's Bristol City, who sit 19th in the table currently. So can we knock off another relegation team of the Premier League? It's a higher round, so maybe they put in a better team. Maybe they don't have the depth. And maybe they do like what we saw last time and focus on the league and do put their youth players in, which will give us a clear advantage. Gray just gets onside. No, she was offside. She just retreated back enough, but flag goes up. All right. So far, it's been nice. It's only the 9th minute, though. Easily could go any direction. We've got quite a few players who are really not in the mood for this one. Not sure what's up with them. After last season, when we lost virtually the entire team, all of them were on 1-year deals. All of them. So when we brought them all back to start this season, it was nice because nobody bothered us for a while because of the recent transfer activity. But in the end game, we only had 2 players on anything more than a 1-year deal. So I just spent some time, especially now that it's January, and you can sign pre-contracts, going through and offering new deals to everybody on the senior squad. Now there are 2 exceptions. One, pre-transfer already set. Groot's down, hurt. That's going to be an immediate sub. Even if they're not too bad off, we don't want to risk it. And there you go, it's even worse. Thigh injury. That does hurt our chances a little bit for today. Half an hour in, it's been all us. 6-1 on the shots, 58% possession. But things could change in an instant against a Premier League side. I mean, even if they're playing their B squad, they're gonna have some talent. That was pretty close. Keeper had to push that wide, or the defender deflected it. One way or the other, we get the corner. Black Panther gets it out for a throw. Being on the road makes this a little tougher than that last match. 4th round makes it a little more likely that there's 1 or 2 or 3 more starters in place for Bristol City going, hey, we're still in this competition. There's money to be had and we're struggling and we might be relegated. So, an FA Cup win is valuable and maybe taking us a little more seriously, taking the round a little more seriously. 12-2 on the shots. We certainly look the likely to come away with something in this match, but right now, 0-0. Actually wouldn't be a terrible thing if we end up having a 0-0 draw, because then we can go back home and make more money. Not that that's a big deal with the Sugar Daddy owner, but our expenses are too bad, and there's going to be quite a few players getting huge pay raises once they sign their contracts. Like I said, all but 2 have signed a new deal, or are going to sign a new deal that they were just offered in the last 48 hours. Jim Gray's pretty tired. Still no goals. 70 minutes. This is what I was talking about. This could be it right here, though. Corner kicks have been a bit of a weakness. They do win that header, but it goes pretty well over. I mean, it was good 3-4 feet over the bar. Somewhat close. Nice block. Ant-Man. Wolverine on the run. Gets to the edge of the box. Gets the corner. The pass was deflected. And here's our chance to do something. Defense wins the header. We might have the shots, but we have not really looked very likely to get any sort of goals. Only 1 yellow card in the match, and that's recent with Doctor Strange. Not too worried about something happening there. Let's see, what can we do? Let's go ahead and bring on Iron Man. Ooh, dangerous free kick here. Are they stalling for time? They look like they're stalling for time. They're nervous about the result. Ooh, big takedown. That's going to be a second yellow, isn't it? Oh, it is. It's not going to impact anything at this point, though. It really isn't. But let's just go tackle just in case, especially when they're playing with a wounded warrior down there. And more players on yellow cards. Ooh, whoa, that was close. That was close. There's a chance. We got 5 minutes. Oh, Ant-Man totally wins that header. Puts it about 8 to 12 inches wide. Into stoppage. Into the final minute of stoppage. Time is up. This is last play. And that's it. It does end in a boring 0-0 draw. 20-5 on the shot. 60% possession. But unable to put the ball in the net. We come away with, 2 injuries? And then we're going to get another chance to play at home. Again, the finances part, yeah, it's not a big deal, but it's certainly not going to hurt to have the extra income. There really just isn't enough time to show every FA Cup match, so eventually we have to kind of just accept our fate and quick sim our way through. Well, the replay, fourth round replay against Bristol City resulted in a 3-1 victory that was again televised. We then even got a televised game in the league. We had 2 draws over the stretch, one being that Bristol City FA Cup 4th round, one on the road at Bromley, who at least at that moment was 2nd place in the league, so a 1-1 draw on the road. And of course we did have the injury in the match that took out Groot for a while. Wolverine was out for a little bit, so we were down a couple players, but you can see the dominance in the league continues. 5-0, 4-0, 5-0 in our last matches. The last one also being Scunthorpe United. Yeah, Scunthorpe all the way down here. It's so weird to see them this far down the table. Such a good team. FA Trophy quarterfinal was that victory. And then finally, just in the last day or two, FA Cup 5th round at home against Arsenal, who beat us 3-0. So finally, 5th round is the point where a team like Arsenal, who's actually interested in winning the trophy, even if they didn't bring their full A squad, a 1.5 and an A- kind of squad is going to be plenty for a club of that caliber to see us off. And they did just that, 3-0. So we are finally knocked out of the FA Cup. We're not there yet in terms of maybe winning that before we see Premier League, but we've got some seasons before we're actually going to see the Premier League. Still, we're going to be heading to League 2, and then we got to deal with League 1, and then we've got the Championship. So there's a few years for that to happen and for that development level to be reached. You can see now at least we're prior to about the 5th round or 4th round, we are comfortable to beat champion or even bottom-end Premier League teams who don't bring their A team to the match. And then as you get into the later rounds, I don't know yet. We haven't faced that scenario. It's been Premier League teams knocking us out. If a championship side bringing their A squad, whether that's a team that's good enough to beat us or not, don't know. We're still not quite sure what our level is at, but obviously our level is well above National League, well above League 2 at this point. So we continue to fly through the season. We're going to go ahead and get all the way to the very end of the season once this update is done and dusted. 99 points already through 35 matches. No losses this season, but we do have 3 draws, so that is significant. It is a step back. We are facing better opposition, but we're freaking good. So, we keep winning comfortably. And really, the FA Cup is all we have to pay attention to. That and the FA Trophy final into the semifinal against Boreham Wood. I think that'll be our last match to see as an FA Trophy final, if we're in it, that is, at the end of the season. And we're at a sparsely populated Wembley for the final FA Trophy. We have won the league. We won in style, comfortably. Just the 3 draws on the season, 0 losses. So an invincible season, though not a perfect season. That part done, dusted. Now it's just the FA Trophy. Of course, the FA Cup. We went pretty dang deep into that competition, and we are heavy favorites here against Dagenham and Redbridge. I think we'll easily come out on top, but we'll see. This is going to do it for this current season as we get through this one. And then we'll be moving into League 2 for our next episode. Doing great. Are we feeling the pressure? I mean, dominating the first 10 minutes of play, but we've looked pretty ugly in a couple of chances. Here's a free kick for them. Gamora, nice recovery. Wolverine finds Gamora, and now we're off to the races. 3-on-1. Gamora, get the pass. There it is. Oh, straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. Keeper was near post. She needed to go far post. That should have been obvious. It's cleared out for the corner and not out of the box. Probably a smart move, but dangerous here. Keeper picks that one up, though. 20 minutes in, and we certainly look like the team that is likely to get a glutton of goals, but so far we've been a little off. That was a much better chance, though. Wolverine, unfortunately. First man misses that one, but the second man gets clearance. We didn't have one really challenging either one of them. Everybody's happy and fit so far. That's a good sign. Well, not necessarily happy. We actually have quite a few players that are a bit upset at the moment. Surprisingly so. And they were fired up for the game. We had a team meeting and everybody was happy and positive. I'm not sure why they're in a bad mood, but they are. And Gene Gray misses that one. Half an hour in. Brute can't get through. Oh, had the overlap, but didn't seek it out. Here the overlap works. There's the pass. There's the post. There's the second chance. Brute misses the first, but makes the second, and it's 1-0. Let's go ahead and just keep moving things along. I'm out of time here. Ain't nothing on the shots, so it's a very dominating performance. They haven't even accumulated any XG, but this could be an opportunity. And they've got the ball in the box, but the cross only finds a green jersey. Here's Wolverine. Nice cross. Ooh, dangerous tackle, but it was a successful tackle. It was the necessary tackle to keep it from being 2-0, and now it's a corner kick. Gene Gray slowly recovers that ball, but then turns on the wheels and we win another corner kick. Again, defense wins out, though. We're getting so many corner attempts, and we haven't really gone close at all with any of them, surprisingly so. Nearly halftime. Big free kick, Gamora. Not a good kick on that one. Halftime. Mood is certainly better within the squad, so let's see if we can dominate the second half, because we had a lot of upset players there in the first half for whatever reason, but now they're feeling good. We give that one away. And force Storm to actually get involved in the game. The first ball kicked her direction, but 0.04 on the XG, as in they knew that wasn't going in. There's Gamora. Nebula finds Wolverine. Gets Nebula with a nice little overlap on that one. You play your midfield into that one for Wolverine, but nothing to it. 14-1 on the shots. There's a yellow card. They've earned a corner kick now, and we've already flown through an hour. We are not dominating this in any way, shape, or form. We should be, and we almost are, but the end product has been really lacking, but that was a beautiful play. Groot makes a sliding touch on the ball to hit Wolverine on the run, and then Wolverine makes a wonderful shot attempt into the upper corner. Oh, it was a header. Okay, it was just off balance. But then Wolverine blasts that one into the side netting just inside the post, maybe inches inside the post. Nothing the keeper can do on that one. Easily onside. And now we've just about sealed our second piece of major hardware, as in our second FA Trophy title, which will make 2 years in a row. 15 minutes to go. Let's go ahead and start making those subs. We do have a few players that are a little on the want side, so let's start by bringing them off. Iron Man is on. Let's go with Black Widow also. Oh, Black Widow, not again. Well, why don't we do Captain America instead? Oh, he is apparently injured, which I was not aware of, so oops, my bad. 10 minutes, Jean Grey heads that straight to the keeper, and we still have the opportunity for more. Jean Grey is not having a great day. Let's go ahead and bring on Spider-Man. And we'll go just down to positive to see out these final 2 minutes and receive some hardware. FA Trophy champions for this year, just about anyway. There it is. All right, folks, that's it for this season. That's it for the National League. We are into League 2, moving on up. 2 years in the league, and then we'll hit the championship. We know that that's inevitable. We know that we're going to just keep on cruising. There's nothing stopping us from going straight to the Premier League through the next 3 seasons. I don't think the championship is going to give us that much trouble either, because by the time we get to the championship, I predict that most of the players, certainly the first 11, will all be at or approaching that 200 current ability. They'll be there by that point, which means we should also theoretically dominate the Premier League once we reach that as well. So we're hitting these leagues at the wrong time. If anything, if I'm to ever redo this experiment, we start with a 1 current ability at start in the Premier League and see how far we fall until the team can rebound and recover. Or maybe we start, maybe not at 1 current ability, maybe we start at 50 current ability, where they're really bad, but nowhere near Premier League level, or even 100 current ability of 200. Thought experiment on that one just kind of popped into my head all of a sudden. Dominating fashion, they were never in it. They had 2 shot attempts the entire game. They ended up with a .10 XG, but we only managed 2 goals, as we never quite looked like scoring really at any point throughout that game. We just had enough chances that eventually we put a couple in, but we were fairly poor. We were poor in that one, especially in the midfield. All right, folks, that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.